surprised he's even running Giga Drain on one Sky. Usually they just only run Moon Blast. It's actually really out of the ordinary. You usually don't have enough move slots to actually run Giga Drain. He's running like Moon Blast. He lives! He lives that. How? How do you live that? What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation H VGC. Ground types in Regulation H are actually really good right now, just mainly because a lot of the top usage Pokemon, stuff like Sneasler, King Gambit, Incineroar, Arclodon, and there's a few other things that are also all weak to ground types, so that really raises the stock for a lot of the ground types in the format. And one of those ground types that actually is in the format that hasn't seen much play until now is Torterra. So we're going to kind of see if Torterra is any good. It's kind of a team around Torterra. One of the more underwhelming or kind of forgotten about starters, just mainly because its typing overall is pretty bad, at least defensively. With Terra, you do have a way to get rid of that, and you do have some really cool moves that you actually ended up getting for this generation recently. So stuff like Shell Smash and a few other things. So it's actually a team that actually was given to me by a subscriber. I was told this team was actually featured on Moxie Boosted Stream, which is another, like, a bigger VGC or like Pokemon YouTuber. I watch his videos once in a great while, but I don't watch every one of his videos. I know who it is, but apparently he featured this team and they thought it was really cool. They wanted me to feature it, and I thought it was kind of really unique. I haven't really seen anything with Dodrio on it either, so that's kind of why I'm featuring this team. Same with Torterra. So a lot of crazy shit on here too. Like, this is a pretty wacky team. Don't know how this is really going to do at all, especially on your, I don't know if you would use this on like a ranked ladder. I don't know how he did, but if you're going to go on the ranked ladder with this, you're asking for trouble, I think. I don't know if this team's really the greatest, but we're going to try to make it work. We're going to see if the Torterra can carry this team on its back. It's kind of what we're going to try to do today, so I'm going to break this team down. We're going to hop in some games. I got a lot of cool stuff on here. We got the Dodrio on this team. I don't even think I've seen Dodrio at all in VGC. It has Early Bird, which pretty much what it does, I think if you get put to sleep, you wake up on the second turn guaranteed. I think that's how it works. And all of its abilities are really bad. Dodrio is one of those mons that could be good, but like all its abilities literally do nothing for it. I think it's Runaway and like it's either Big Pecs or Tangled Feet or some other shitty ability that makes no sense. The best thing it has is Early Bird, and even then it's kind of niche at best. So pretty much what you do with this thing is you can kind of pair it alongside the Torterra and Earthquake freely. It's kind of what the game plan is if you really want to. You have a solid speed stat, I think, is of 110. So you do outrun a lot of the format and you hit decently hard. You just are paper thin though, so you throw a stone at this bird and this thing will flop onto the ground and die instantly. So that's the main issue. So any type of priority or like any neutral move and you're pretty much one-shotted guaranteed and you're dead. So we got to be really careful what we do. Got the star of this team, which is the Torterra with the White Herb. You got the Overgrow there with the Terra Ghost. Terra Ghost is just there to dodge Fake Out on the first turn, I think. And kind of just more of a lot of your more heavy hitting moves, like a lot of your fighting type moves, especially stuff like Sneasler and a few other things. It's kind of what you're trying to check with this thing. So being Terra Ghost kind of allows you to get around some of those type of mons. Apart from that, what you're really going to want to do is just try to set a Shell Smash and score to town. That's kind of what you really want to do with this thing. You have the Earthworm on this team with the Terra Electric. With Terra Electric, you have literally no weakness, which is kind of cool. Too bad Earthworms are really underwhelming Pokemon. It really is. Its move pool is also pretty bad, but you do have the Shed Tail on this thing with the Iron Defense Body Pressed. As long as they don't have a Ghost type, you can maybe do some damage. And you can pair it alongside the Torterra, just kind of Earthquake freely and get your health back. It's kind of the game plan there with that thing. Got the Charcoal set up Volcarona with Terra Fairy on this team. See if that actually works. Otherwise, more of a standard set. AV, Terra Flying, Tyranitar, kind of more of another really standard set. And then Clover, Cloak, Fable with the Life Do, Follow Me type stuff. So it's kind of what is really there for the Fable. Can be paired alongside the Torterra or the Volcarona as well to kind of get both of those set up. So we're going to see how this team does. A lot of crazy shit. We're going to see how it does. Top of some games. Alright, we heard the match. For the first match you guys are going to be seeing with this team, I think I might just include this match as like a bonus. I don't know if I'm going to include this one or not, but if you guys see it, it's just going to be a bonus match I kind of throw into this video, just judging on this guy's team. This is for sure like an in-game team. I don't know why I don't know why this person's even on the ladder, but they have Florgato, Breaks, and a level 37. They're all level 30s and level 40s. Level 37 Flareon, a level 59 Tails, probably got it off Wonder Trade. Gyarados and Arcanine, so like literally like almost an entire team of fire types too. So this is a good match for Torterra. Torterra comes in here and just YOLOs. I don't even think I need to set up. I can just start Earthquaking right away. And I lead, or actually I'm gonna bring the Tyranitar here. Terra Flying was really good here too. Bring the I'm gonna bring the Dodrio in the back. I'm gonna bring the Volcarona here. I guess I don't know if I'll include this one or not, but if I do, it's more of a bonus. If you guys like the videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. 90% of you guys that watch these videos are not subscribed, so if you are new, please go down below and hit the big old red subscribe button. It really helps out the channel and helps you out for staying up to date when I go live over here and when I do upload. Just lead with this. I'm just gonna Earthquake turn one. Like, I just Earthquake here. Earthquake, Terra Flying, Rock Slide, YOLO. Not even gonna think about it at all. Just gonna try to wrap this match up in like literally 2 or 3 turns. I think that's all this game really needs. Like, my opponent's team literally just loses to this combo too. Like, Tyranitar and the Torterra literally destroy like every single Pokemon my opponent has. Not to mention they're all also under leveled, so does outspeed me and actually does a solid amount of damage, surprisingly. One shot on both, not bad. Not bad. I don't know what else. Yeah, like the Ninetale is gone now. Like I think everything else on his team is all under leveled now too. So I don't think they're even being under leveled. Like if they're gonna outspeed the Torterra. So I think that's pretty much game. I guess Arcanine maybe. It's intimidating. It might live in Earthquake. I'm not sure though. Rock Gyarados. So if he's double Intimidate here, he actually might live in Earthquake. He is. He actually is double Intimidate. Okay. Kind of annoying, but the White Herb does pop here, so that's perfect. I'm just gonna Earthquake again. Earthquake, and I'm gonna Rock Slide here. I'm not gonna think about it at all. He's also only like under leveled, so like I'm not gonna take as much damage as I normally be taking from a Gyarados. I'm sensing the thoughts of Rage Quit. I think that's what my opponent's thinking here. Uh-oh, Quick Claw. Quick Claw popped. Uh-oh. What are you cooking? He's gonna Terra on this turn. What are you cooking, bud? Terra Water? Terra Flying? Terra Fire. That, I guess he might actually outspeed the Torterra, actually. He might actually outspeed me. Gyarados actually outspeeds. That's the fastest thing on the field. And he doesn't even outspeed the Torterra, okay. Goodbye then. Goodbye, I think you get one-shotted. Goodbye. That was a wasted Terra. I thought he was going to go like some crazy Terra onto the Gyarados and maybe try to do something there, but... Or like Terra Flying Arcanine or some crazy shit or Grass, maybe. He lives a Rock Slide because they Intimidate. Sandstorm just gets rid of him though. That match literally lasted like 2 or 3 turns. I'll take it though. I'm not gonna complain. I'm sure there's gonna be something in the comments down below, bro, though, like, oh man, this is why you need to go on the ranked ladder, man. Then you won't have to deal with this type of stuff. You won't have to deal with these people using in-game teams, man. I can take it right now, if you're one of those people in the comments that's saying that or even thinking that, you're complaining about extra content. I'm literally, if I do use it, I'll just throw it into the video as a bonus. Like, there's literally no drawback to this. It just gives you guys extra stuff to watch, so whatever. I'm not going to take this into consideration too about judging how this team is. Like some people are going to say, people literally think that this going against these type of teams are like going against regulation like G or F teams with like a regulation H team. That's how I judge how a team really is, or like how it does, and like that type of thing. How I form my opinions on some of the teams I use, which I've never done. So no matter what people might say, no, I'm not going to form an opinion on how this team actually is going off a team like that. So I'll see you guys in an actual match, hopefully. Alright, we have another match. My opponent's running a really cool team, but it's like a regulation G, but like with a team with Mew on it for whatever reason. So that was a really good match for the Torterra, though. Torterra actually is pretty good here if I can get a Shell Smash going, though. I need to have a Shell Smash. That's the main problem I'm going to be facing here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead Torterra. I'm going to bring the Clefable with Follow Me to try to Shell Smash. And just hope he doesn't lead Terrapagos and go Terra on turn 1. I think that's what I got to try to do here. What else I want to bring? I kind of want to bring Orthworm, but he has like 2 fire types. And like I can't touch Mimikyu for shit. And like my only move is Body Press, so it doesn't really do much. I'm going to bring Tyranitar here, and then I'm going to try to bring the Dodrio. We're going to see if it's a failure, because I don't know, every time I've brought the Dodrio so far, which I think has only been like once or twice, it literally has done nothing, so I might just be asking to lose. I think I'm kind of better off bringing anything else on this team most of the time over the Dodrio. Which we'll talk about at the end of this. I think Dodrio is fucking god-awful, but we'll talk a little bit more about it at the end of the video. Look at this. I'm just Shell Smashing in his face. I'm a Shell Smash, Follow Me here. I'm just hoping he's not Trick Room, because if he's Trick Room, then that's going to be really bad, but see if he's Trick Room or not. Or Sword Stance could be scary too. So he's going to Terra here, so that means no Terra on the Terrapagos, so that's pretty nice. Fairy, okay. If he Sword Stance too, I am unaware. So that ain't the biggest problem. Oh, he's running Metronome Mew, okay. Dream Eater, that does nothing. Terra Blast Fairy. Does he not know that he gets Play Rough? I'm assuming he just doesn't want to miss, because the Play Rough does have 90% accuracy. So, I guess run a Terra Blast if you don't want to miss. Play Rough makes sense. I think what I do on this next turn, though, I should be able to live anything this Mimikyu wants to go for, even. Unless, like, the Mew gets some crazy good luck and gets, like, a super effective move onto the Torterra here, I should be able to live. So I'm just going to Earthquake here to break his sub. I'm going to switch the Clefable out into the Dodrio here. We're going to see if the Dodrio can at least live one hit. And at least try to do something here on this next turn. I'm assuming it probably just gets one-shotted by the Mimikyu, though, if that's what he goes for. I just think the Clefable has way more value in this match than the Dodrio really does. Switch, okay. Something's catching an Earthquake to the face. Cerealage. Oh, you're gonna want to eat the Earthquake, buddy. Very questionable switch there, bud. I don't know what you're thinking. Okay. Can I just one-shot Cerealage? That'd be great. Good. I actually almost one-shot Mew as well. This is what we needed, y'all. This is what we've been looking for. The Torterra to come through and start sweeping. The stars are aligning and it's working. There's Mud Slap, but it doesn't affect me. That was just pure good luck. Any other move that was relatively powerful and actually would have hit me, I probably would have died. That was just pure luck that I never got hit by a ground type move. Terrapago. So it's Earthquake again here. I think Torterra just sweeps. I think the Torterra literally just sweeps the match here. And I Brave Bird. I don't know what he has. I guess Mimikyu behind the decoy. But like I don't know if that really does much. See how much a Brave Bird does to this. I get a crit that does not matter. I barely miss out on the KO. This thing's garbage. Rio's so fucking garbage. What an awful mon. Give this thing some goddamn buffs going into Generation 10, please. For the love of Christ and everything that's holy, because man, is it bad. I mean, I can go into Tyranitar and I can go Terra Flying. I guess that's what I could do here. I think that's my play. I don't even know if I need to go Terra, though. Like, I guess I do need to dodge an Earthquake, but I could probably still win even without that. As long as I break the sub onto the Mimikyu. Earthquake here again. I'm going to go Terra Flying. Terra Flying, Rock Slide. Skies. I'm curious if a Terra Blast Fairy will one-shot me though. See how much damage this does to the... Oh yeah, you went after the Tyranitar. That's not going to one-shot me. That does nothing. That's the problem with Mimikyu too. Like, unless you're set up, like, it's just so weak. I wish Mimikyu was a little bit better. Like, I think they on purposely didn't make it that good because of Decoy and with how good that ability kind of is. But they also nerfed Decoy too with this generation because you take a little bit of damage when your Decoy breaks, unlike previous generations. So, and I think Mimikyu kind of got power crept this generation a lot. Not nearly as good as it was like Gen 8 backwards from when it was introduced. It's another one of those mons that's kind of underwhelming unless you set up a lot with it, or even with the Swords Dance, it's still not really, it doesn't really hit the hardest anymore. I think it is Earthquake for the win here, y'all. Or he just surrenders. Torterra just sweeping. Not bad. A great way to end. Torterra just sweeping this guy. Don't rage quit on me, please. Okay, good. No rage quit. Gonna say it was kind of getting a little bit slow there towards the end. It felt like he was gonna rage quit on me. Kind of taking a long time to decide. Not bad though. That's what we've been here for. We were trying to get the Torterra to actually put in work. It finally did. So it took a while, but we finally found a game where it actually matched up pretty well and was able to get rolling. So let's talk a little bit about this team. Alright, we're here. We're going against the Regulation F team. Or Regulation H team, not F team. Moongus, or Blood Moon Ursaluna, Hisuian Gudra, Porygon 2, Blastoise, and Dragonite. So like a really slow like hybrid Trick Room team with like a Blastoise, but they have no rain for whatever reason, so kind of weird. I think what I want to do here is just lead Torterra. Unfortunately, I don't really have any way to really stop Trick Room on this team, though. So, like, if he sets up Trick Room, that's going to be a huge issue. Yeah, I don't have any way to really stop Trick Room. Like, I can go for Knockoff to get rid of his Eviolite, but apart from that, like, I really have no way to stop Trick Room. I think what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to keep the Torterra in the back. I'm going to lead Orthworm here. I'm going to bring the Tyranitar. I'm going to try to Shed Tail out into the Torterra. I'm going to try to do that instead. Bring the Torterra in the back. I was going to bring... I could bring Clefable, but... I don't know. The problem I'm having with this team, especially after using this team for like 4 or 5 testing games now, is the Dodrio on this team literally does nothing. Like, I don't even know why it's on this team. Like, that's the main problem I've been having. I think I brought it for 1 match, and the match I brought it, it literally just fell over and died. Turn 1. So, like, it literally does nothing. That's the main problem I'm finding with this team so far. It is kind of scary, actually. Plus, he gets a special attack boost. I don't know what this Blastoise is. If it's like a Shell Smash Blastoise or whatever the fuck this shit is, but I'm shit-tailing out of here. And I'm just going to go for the, I could low kick. I don't think that's going to do that much damage, though. I think I just go for knockoff here. If he Shell Smash Water Spout, then so be it. I can't stop it anyways. I don't have Wide Guard. I have nothing that really does much to him. I just gotta hope I go out into the Torterra and, like, with a Shell Smash, I can outspeed him. Or he doesn't set up a Trick Room. There's the Shell Smash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eviolite. If he sets up Trick Room here, though, like, he's gonna be the slowest thing, so I don't think he even sets up Trick Room. I think what I need to do here is I need to go into the Torterra, and instead of setting up, I have to go for Wood Hammer to get rid of this Blastoise. I think that's what I really have to do here. Unfortunately, I really want to set up, but I don't think I can. If I set up, then he's still probably going to be faster than me, even behind a sub. Goes for Ice Beam, predicting the Torterra switch, and wow. Of course he does. Why would you go for Ice Beam on the fucking Earthworm when it would do literally like 5 damage? Like, I don't understand. Okay. Well, if he has Ice Beam on the Blastoise, I'm dead here. So I think I'm forced to go Terra here, and I got a Wood Hammer. And then right here, I don't have Protect on this because I'm AV. So I just Rock Slide and hopefully flinch. He's actually a physical Blastoise, okay. Catch this Wood Hammer to the face. Get out of here. I think I'm still dead here, though, because if he goes for Ice Beam, I think I still die with Recoil. So I literally just waste my Terra to try to check the Blastoise. And he dodges the fucking Rock Slide. Of course he does. Of course he dodges. That would be too easy. I can't get any flinches. Good thing is, though, he has no Eviolite, so he's a lot less bulky. I think I'm just too low on health now, though, where, like, I can't really... I mean, I can Earthquake here, actually. I should be the fastest thing on the field. I'm just going to Earthquake here, and I'm going to go right onto Earthworm on this turn, I think. It's too late to set up, though. I just can't set up anymore, because I'm too low of health. My time to Shell Smash is gone, unfortunately. I traded a Blastoise for my ability to Shell Smash. Earth Eater, nice. Get back to full. See how much this does to the Goodra. It actually does over half. Surprising. So at the very least, I got the Earthworm back up to full health, so I got some value there. The Torterra tried putting in work. It tried. I gotta give it credit. At least showed up to try to work. I do have low kick. I think low kick would be actually pretty nice here. I think low kick on the Gudra does get the KO, because Gudra should be pretty heavy at least. I'm gonna low kick here, and then I could Iron Defense, but like the Porygon's actually doing a decent amount of damage still, so I don't know. I think it's Body Press here to try to get some damage. I need to try to set it up to where like the Volcarona can come in late game and just maybe Quiver Dance once and win. Or just kind of come in and clean up. I think that's what I try to do here. Make it so it's like a 3v1 or like a 2v3. Outspeed, I get rid of the Gudra, huge. Perfect. So much a Body Press does this. Doesn't do enough, so I do have to set up if I really want to do damage. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't even recover, so that's fine. So as long as I land a Rock Slide on this next turn, the Porygon should be dead. And he has Ursaluna. Perfect. Perfect. I just Rock Slide here, for sure. Rock Slide. And like, I don't even know what the Ursaluna does to me here, so I kind of just want to Iron Defense in his face. Because I don't think the Ursaluna can even touch me, because if he has Ground type move, I eat it with Earth Eater. And like normal type move, I resist, so. I think I kind of just want damage. I'm gonna Body Press. I just need damage, because I have Volcarona in the back still. But Volcarona is not going to one-shot the Ursaluna. I just need damage on Ursa. We'll see if he's Terra Ghost, though. If he's Terra Ghost, we're going to have a problem. Because then I can't touch him. I'm surprised the Tyranitar outspeeds the Ursaluna, but I'm assuming he's running no speed, so that's why he's running like a Trick Room Ursaluna Sedge. Same with the Earthworm. Earth Power. Do I live? I do live because I'm AV. I think what I do here is I just go for a knockoff. Knockoff Body Press wins me the game. He's not Terra Ghost, which also helped, but I don't think it really mattered because I'd still be able to go for knockoff. He's actually Assault Vest, okay. AV Ursaluna, kind of interesting. Not bad though. Got the dub. The Torterra put in a pretty good amount of work at the start of the game, so I'll give it credit where credit's due. Kind of a key factor in us winning the game, especially getting rid of the Shell Smash Blastoise, which probably maybe would have swept me actually. I really didn't have much for Blastoise. Not bad. See you guys in another match. Alright, we went from in-game, like, meme, barely past the third gym team. Now we're going against Regulation G stuff again. I'm seeing a lot more Regulation G teams being played, too, especially towards the end of the month here, because December 1st, I think a lot of people are going to start switching over to Regulation G again, kind of start testing those teams out. So you're going to see a lot more Regulation G teams on the casual ladder, especially in-game and on Showdown. As the Urshifu, the Surge Surfer or Alolan Raichu, which is kind of interesting with alongside the Miraidon. You have the Dragapult, Arcanine, and Whimsicott. So, what I want to do here, I think Torterra is actually really good here. Funny enough, if I can get set up at least, it's really good. If I can't, then it's going to be an issue. But I'm going to try to leak the Fable here and just go for Follow Me, and hopefully I can live 2 moves so I can get set up. And then the Whimsicott hopefully doesn't have Encore, otherwise I'm going to be fucked. What else do I want to bring here? Part of me wants to bring Tyranitar, because with AV it's actually pretty good into my opponent's team, but like it gets wrecked by Urshifu, but I think I'm going to bring it anyways. I'm going to try to bring it here. And I'm going to try to I'll bring the Volcarona. I guess Earthworm wouldn't be too bad either, but like in order to actually do something on it, I gotta try to get set up with Iron Defense, and I just don't think I can do that this match. It's especially with like a Miraidon that's probably gonna one-shot me from full, pretty much. This ain't bad. This actually ain't too bad. Worst case scenario if he goes for Tailwind, but I think even with the Tailwind I can maybe still outspeed him. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Shell Smash. And I'm going to follow me. If he goes into Miraidon here, though, that's going to be a problem. If he specs Miraidon with, like, Draco, that could be an issue. But I follow me, I guess, but... Oh, it's shiny. What's that? Shiny. Okay, Dragapult, whatever. I'm not really scared of Dragapult at all, so I don't really care. It'll outspeed me under Tailwind, but like if I go for follow me on this next turn, like it doesn't really matter. Part of me actually wants to set up another Shell Smash, but like I have a feeling this Whimsicott probably has Encore. If he has Encore, like this, it literally shuts everything down here, actually. I could go for Protect. I could try to Protect here and just try to one-shot the Dragapult with a Moonblast, but what do I want to switch into here? I don't really have anything to really switch in, though. Like, that's going to be the main problem here. I like the Clefable being around just mainly to deal with like the Urshifu and stuff, but I don't really want to sack anything else off here. I think I'm just going to try to Earthquake. And I'm going to follow me here in case he goes for Dragon Darts. I'm assuming Earthquake might actually just one-shot me. There's Phantom Force. I'm not going to one-shot Whimsicott, I don't think. I don't do nearly enough damage, so... I can go for follow me again here, though, which is really nice. I'm just going to Earthquake again. The Whimsicott actually still outbeats me even with the Shell Smash, which kind of sucks. So that tells me probably Urshifu might even outspeed me under Tailwind. But I just follow me again, that way I don't have to take a Phantom Force. I'm pretty sure at +2 I can maybe one-shot the Dragapult, I'm pretty sure. I can maybe, if I can wipe the field here, we can be automatically back into the match, but... Giga Drain, how much that do? That does nothing. I'm surprised he's even running Giga Drain on Whimsicott. Usually they just only run Moon Blast. That's actually really out of the ordinary. You usually don't have enough move slots to actually run Giga Drain. He's running like Moon Blast. He lives! He lives that. How? How do you live that? Okay. I don't know what I really do. I guess I can go Terra Flying Tyranitar. If I really want to, I guess. I think that's what I do. I think I can go Terra Flying and the Sandstorm damage will actually take out the Dragapult, even if he goes for like Phantom Force. He could also be Choice Banded, but by the damage he did, I'm not able to tell because I was going to die to that anyways. Intimidate. I think I just Earthquake here again. I Earthquake and I go Terra Flying Rock Slide. He never brought the Miraidon either, so no Miraidon here is great for me. I think the main issue is going to be the Urshifu later in the game. There's Terra Normal. Okay. I don't think I get one-shotted from this range by an E-Speed, though, unless he's like Choice Banded Arcanine. He might live in Earthquake now, though, because I'm landing at +1. He's running Nick Dragapult, that's a new one. It actually does over half, so it still does a shit ton of damage. A Rock Slide might actually KO here. Doesn't, but Sandstorm damage might be enough to KO. It's not, though. I mean, I guess I have two options here. Like, I can actually just protect the Torterra on this turn, expecting an E-Speed, which I think I'm going to do. I don't know if it really matters. It actually kind of does matter, because... I don't know if the Urshifu attacks the Tyranitar here. It might actually just attack Tyranitar. I think what he does is he E-speeds the Torterra on this turn before he dies. I'll Terra Blast flying here, because he's dead to Sandstorm anyways this turn, no matter what, so... If I can land a Terra Blast flying onto this thing, that'd be great. There's the E-speed. He actually goes after the Tyranitar. Okay. And he U-turns. I mean, that's not really the worst thing ever, though, because now I get a Terra Blast flying off onto him. This might... And I don't think it's going to one-shot, because I'm at -1, though. It does a solid amount of damage, though. It's at the point, too, where, like, now the Arcanine's gone, so now it's Volcarona versus Urshifu, and he can't kill both things. So I think at this point in the match, I think I just win the game. And he has no Terra, either. So either he kills the Volcarona here with like Surging Strikes, or he just goes after the Tyranitar, and I think he dies either way. Actually, we have a problem because I only have Heat Wave, and I don't have Terra Blast Fairy, so I actually kind of do have a problem here. I guess I can go for Quiver Dance. Actually, I Quiver Dance here. I Quiver Dance. I think if he doesn't attack me, then I still win. I can Quiver Dance. I think at +1, I think I should still be able to just get the KO here. He outspeeds me, which kind of sucks, but once I get my Quiver Dance boost here, I should be good. I gotta try to land a Heat Wave, though. If I miss this Heat Wave, I can still lose. This is a really crucial turn. If I miss Heat Wave, I lose. I mean, I guess I can go for Terra Blast too as well, but I don't know if Terra Blast actually gets the KO. It's 80 power, but like it's not stab. I don't know. I don't know if it gets the KO. I might have to hope it gets the KO at +1. YOLO. YOLO. This has to get the KO, please. Okay, it does. Perfect. I'm gonna say, I don't know, usually most of the time I use this base Terra Blast not being stabbed on most things. It usually just does no damage. That's why I'm scared of using it, so. Really close game. That was a really close match. I think if he would have brought Miraidon, it would have been a lot different because... I don't know, I guess I had Torterra still, though. Like, the combo of Torterra and Clefable kind of deal with Miraidon in a decent way, because... Especially if he specs. Because he's either force lock himself into an Electric-type move, predicting Follow Me, or like a Dragon-type move. I don't know. Winning versus a Regulation G team, though. Pretty impressive. I'll see you guys in another game. As for this team, I do think Torterra is really overlooked. I think it's one of those mons that if you really want to build around it, you can actually make it work. The ground typing right now in the format is just so damn good, just because there's so much stuff that's weak to ground. Stuff either goes Terra, Steel, or like some Terra that's weak to ground. Even Poison's a lot more common as like a Terra, which is also weak to ground. Or you have like a lot of stuff running around like Sneasler, King Gambit, Golden Go. There's a lot of other stuff that's also weak to ground, Incineroar. There's a few other things too that are pretty common that are really high in usage that just get destroyed by like a lot of the ground types. I think the main issue with the Torterra is it's really Terra reliant. Being the grass ground typing, you're just weak to so much stuff. And without a Shell Smash, you're also really slow. So you kind of really rely on the setup to try to actually do a lot of damage and get the outspeeds. And if you're not able to do that, you have decent damage still if it's super effective hits. But if it's not super effective, like your damage is still a little bit lacking. So I don't know. I think it's a really cool mon, though. I think Torterra does have some type of niche in this format, just being a really good ground type, or like one of the very few ground types that actually has reliable setup and can maybe sweep under certain situations if you build around it really good. But my only main thing with this team, like I don't have really any problems with like the rest of this team. My main gripe with this team is the Dodrio. This thing is fucking useless. I don't know why the Dodrio was even on this team. That is literally my main complaint with this team. What I would do with this team to make this team a million times better is I would get this Dodrio off this team and I would release this damn thing because it fucking sucks. It's garbage. And I would actually take that thing, get rid of it. I would either throw like a Mienshao with like Wide Guard. Some type of Wide Guard user on this team would be really nice. The two that I had in mind that I was kind of thinking about would work really well with this team were Mienshao, with like fake out, knockoff, wide guard, and like coaching or some other move would be really nice to have on this team for like support for the Torterra, and like the Tyranitar and stuff would be really cool. Or like Flamingo, I think would be another really cool mon to have, because it gets wide guard, it gets tailwind. You get pretty much the same shit as Dodrio does, but you also have the more valuable fighting typing in the format, which I think is way more valuable than normal currently. So you're a little bit slower at like base 90, but you also get access to tailwind, so you can run like tailwind, wide guard, brave bird, and like, or like just run like a fighting type move and protect, depending on what you really want to run. Throw a focus sash on it if you really want to. I guess it really doesn't make sense running a sash because you have sand on this team, but I don't know, throw like a, I guess like a berry or something, like an eye pop berry or like some health restoring berry or something. I don't know what you'd really run on it, but just overall, at least those are like two of the mods I think that would even be way better than the Dodrio. That would just improve this team. That's just what I've been thinking about, like the entirety of just using this team on the ladder. What would I get rid of this Dodrio for and throw on this team to make it a lot better, and how to improve the team? I think that's what I would do. Dodrio is fucking garbage. Every time I brought this thing, it either dies to priority or it gets one move off and then it falls over the following turn or just gets one-shotted in return. Misses out on the KO most of the time because it's not strong enough, and it just gets one-shotted in return by a piece of paper being thrown at it. Somebody shoots a spitball at this fucking thing and it falls over. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's the main thing that's holding this team back. The Dodrio is so fucking bad and literally so useless on this team. I think it's actually holding the team down. This team would actually be a million times better if you just got rid of it by default. Even with the flying typing, like, I know it synergizes with like the earthquake spam and shit, but even then, like, you don't even want to bring it with how useless it is. You know there's a problem if you don't even want to bring your flying type alongside the earthquake and mod to get that immunity with how bad it is. There's a huge issue. So I don't know. If you guys want to use this team, rental in the corner. This team does not have a pace. I don't know if I said at the beginning of the video or not. I don't have a pace for this team. I don't have a rental code. But if you guys want to use a team rental in the corner, go test it out. I like Torterra, really fun to use. I tried building my own team around Torterra like about a week or two ago on Showdown. I got nowhere with it because either I wasn't building it correctly or it just hits a kind of a certain point where it kind of falls off. I got to a certain point, I like around like 12, 1300 on the ladder, and I kind of just hit a brick wall with that type of team. And I kind of just gave up on it, but kind of good to use it for you guys, especially with somebody else building a team around that actually ends up being pretty good. So if you guys like the video, leave a like, subscribe to the video. I'm going to get out of here. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching. Got a bunch more stuff on the way in the future you guys don't want to miss. Peace out, everybody.